segment 3, everyone. Top 10 not so popular destinations.
You sure we can't make this bigger? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, gosh. All right. So these places are really not talked about as much, or they're underrated or understated, as my wife would say. But they're just as important as the other more popular ones.
Do you want to start at number 10 and work our way to 1?
I think you should. You should. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Go.
Bhutan, South Africa. I know a lot of people that go there. It's so
Bhutan.
weird.
Yeah.
So it is the Eastern Himalayas in between India and China.
Yeah. So that's a great place. Actually, travel should be arranged through an authorized Bhutanese travel operator.
I agree.
Yeah. And we recommend to travel to Tiger's Nest Monastery for the ultimate hike.
Very cool.
Yeah. So the next one.
I can read because it's in bold.
Awesome.
I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't want to read that either. Uzbekistan and
Uzbekistan. Stop in Central Asia.
I can't say it. It's in Central Asia. It's actually bordering Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. Why is it a hidden gem? It's formerly part of the Silk Road city.
Oh, we talked about this one episode about the Silk Road.
True. And they have a lot of colorful mosaics, Islamic architecture, and vibrant bazaars. Tourism is emerging there big time.
Very cool.
Yeah. So you want to talk about that tip?
Travel tip. Ideal for cultural and history travelers. Use a reputable tour company for guides and transportation and logistics. Talk to me. I know all the suppliers in the world, so I agree on that. And so number 8 is where I've been dying to get to.
Not dying.
I've talked about it multiple times. Indonesia. But specifically, this area is Lombok, Indonesia. And it's east of Bali. And the hidden gems so I guess because of it's overshadowed by Bali, but in this area, it's quieter beaches, volcanic hikes, and it's without crowds and chaos, which is my total thing.
Yep.
And it's known great for surfers, hikers, honeymooners. And this is an area to be more quiet, snorkeling, and great for island hopping. So
I think it's probably even a fraction of the cost of Bali, right?
Yeah, and Bali's still inexpensive. The flight there is not.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking, you have the same waters, and I'm sure, but Bali is ultimately a tourist.
It's not that expensive.
It's not that expensive, but it's still bigger than this place.
This place, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So you might get a cheaper experience. So next one is Vietnam. Everybody knows where Vietnam is. Hidden gem. It's still compared to Thailand, but it does have a bunch of great landscapes. One of them being Ha Long Bai. It's a work their cuisine is top notch, and it's affordable travel. So, and of course, it has history. So Vietnam, I think, from a food, history, and geological standpoint, is one of the best underrated places.
I have been to number 6, which is Ghent, Belgium. And it is in the north region of Belgium between Brussels and Bruges. Hidden gem. Ghent has canals, castles, and Gothic architecture. And it says that it's less crowds than Bruges. It is. It's still quiet. Bruges is still really, I think, even prettier. The visit to the Castle of Counts and grab a boat sunset tour. Also a great base to explore the best of Belgium. I agree. I've done the little canal tour and stuff like that. Ghent is really cute. All of Belgium. I think Belgium overall is a great place to visit. And I think a lot of people don't necessarily visit all of there. And I've spent a great deal of time over there. So definitely check it out.
I think Belgium is something I want to do soon.
Yeah. No,
I think it's a great, it seems like a great country.
I spent many months there. So it's a great place to visit.
So I just like saying this word. I'm not going to lie. Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka is an island nation south of India. That's where one of our musical
MIA
baby, Paper Airplanes is from. They have tea plantations, which I didn't know there was plantations for that. They have ancient Buddhist ruins, which I think is amazing. And they have national parks with elephants, which I know you're going to love. And golden beaches with just within a few hours. So you could do all that in just a few hour drive. I think that's pretty kick-ass.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oman is number 4 and is the Arabian Peninsula. It blends luxury with natural wonders. Think desert dunes and lavish worlds of valleys. Very pretty. They say to rent a 4x4 and go throughout the mountains and desert. So that's pretty cool. I like it. They have luxury resorts there. So I would love to go there. Oh, can I do number 3 too? I have been asking to go here for the longest, and this is Tanzania. Tanzania is actually part of Africa and is the very north part of it. So it's in the center. So to give you an exact destination or location, if this is Africa, on the very, very top is Tanzania. And to the east is going to be Egypt. And to the west is Morocco. So Tanzania is almost like, I would compare it to that Greek architecture, beautiful. I'm dying to get there. I have not read the notes, but those are just my insights.
But do you know that actually I read an article recently about Tanzania that they also have just as much. Actually, no, I didn't read. I heard in actually another podcast that they have as much relics as Egypt.
I would doubt that. It's very close to Egypt.
But sadly, because of their economy and they're not as well known, a lot of people are kind of like tomb raiders where they're selling these artifacts for cheap. So a lot of people are getting stuff as old.
Probably like BC
as Egypt and as probably
important.
And they're just, the locals are just selling it because unfortunately, the economy is not, it's not as popular as Egypt. So
no, it's not. But it is, guys, visit it. It's really pretty. So that is like my top for my birthday.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to do number 2 and 1. So we took over the last one.
So Laos, it's landlocked. It's landlocked Southeast Asia between Vietnam and Thailand. Often skipped for its neighbors, obviously, right? Because you have 2 big ones. But it is.
A little day trip there.
So they have authentic Buddhist culture, French colonial architecture, which is interesting in that side of the world, and mystical plain of jars. It's a peaceful town like Luang Prabang. Laos is ideal for slow travel. Take river cruises on the Mekong and enjoy low cost, high value luxury.
Very cool.
So there you go.
Love that.
I like anything that says low cost
and luxury
and high luxury. So Laos is there. And in Hydra, no, you Marvel fans, I'm not talking about the evil organization Hydra. I'm talking about Hydra in Greece. It's an island in the Saronic Gulf, just 2 hours from Athens. No cars are allowed at all in Hydra.
So cool.
Yeah. And you could travel by donkey.
Not so cool.
Not so cool. Boat or foot. It's a serene blend of maritime history, Bulgaria covered mansions, and a quiet harbor charm, perfect for a day trip or 2-night stay.
I love that. I actually would like to stay there a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think I would definitely stay there in Hydra.
Well, there's your top 10 less visited destinations.
Yeah.
And